Hi everybody, Mike with Enviroscape LA. Getting a lot of questions on the carbon sink. Now what is a carbon sink? You ever wipe your finger down your windowsill and it's black? That's carbon. And where does carbon come from? It comes from engines. It comes from cars, motorcycles, locomotives. It comes from industrial pollution. Almost everything we do, when you burn it, ashes, carbon. Same thing. Well, there's a ton of carbon in the air. That's why you got to get your car washed so frequently. It's because of the carbon. Well, carbon needs to get absorbed back into the earth. And so anything that absorbs carbon is a fabulous thing. For example, plants absorb carbon. This tree here actually absorbs a lot of carbon, little minute stuff, through its leaves, and it sequesters carbon. The question comes up, what about grass? And I've got to tell you, grass is a fabulous carbon sink. That's what we'll call it. Only thing is, it used to be that the kind of carbon or sink that the kind of grass we used to use in the old days before the mega drought got real bad in California and actually in the Southwest is we used to use grass that took a lot of water, and then you had to feed the grass with fertilizer, and you had your gardener mow it, and so it wasn't a sustainable system, grass system. And so with all that extra stuff you had to do, it sort of like balanced out, and maybe it added a little carbon, because when you look at your gardener, the truck he drives to get to your house every week, the lawnmower that he pushes out, that motor spits out carbon. It sucks in gas, it spits out carbon. Then he cuts it, and then he puts it into the trash truck, and that's carbon to the trash truck to take it out to the landfill. So what I'm saying is that if you put in grass today, now this is a beautiful grass lawn we just put in. Why would we do this? If we're a landscape company that's based on sustainability, why would we do this? It doesn't make sense. Well, there's a big difference. I want to introduce you to the first native turf grass. It's actually grown as sod, so it comes in big pieces. This was just dirt last week. We ran subsurface drip irrigation. It's the Rainbird copper shield technology. And then once we got that down, we amended the soil a bit, and then we put down this native lawn. That's right, it's a native lawn. Now, why can I properly call this a carbon sink? Well, I'll tell you. This is a no-mow grass. You don't have to cut it. You don't have to do all the stuff that you would typically do to lawn. And because it's native, it's drought tolerant. So think about it. When every time you turn on water, and it's always there at the sink, what happens? It comes on, but why is there pressure there? There's huge, gigantic pumps that are pumping water to everybody's faucets, everywhere. It doesn't just happen, it's not just gravity fed. It actually takes about 20% of our electricity is for water generation to power the pumps, electricity to power the pumps. So it's at a great cost to our society. Well, this native grass, number one, it's drought tolerant, not going to need much water. Number two, you're not going to have to cut it as much. The fertilizer, it's going to get along way better with our native soils, so you're not going to need to fertilize it often, hardly at all really. So this is the new landscaping. This is the sustainable landscaping for Southern California. If you're more interested in it, please feel free to give me a call or visit us on our website. We've got a lot of information on it. Native lawn, drip irrigation. Drip irrigation, you'll save over 60% right off the bat with native lawns and drip irrigation. So more information, again, visit us on our website. It's www.enviroscapela.com. Let me just show you this. Look at how beautiful this is. It's absolutely gorgeous, the most gorgeous green color you've ever seen. We installed it just a little bit ago. Over here we have another drought tolerant ground cover. It's called Diamondia. We just installed this, and we installed this too. We'll do another video. We'll show you the backyard in just a few minutes. Mike from Enviroscape LA signing off. When you think sustainability, think Enviroscape LA.